Hey guys, it's Jasmine here. I'm back with another travel tip. I just got a new travel question from Lewis, and Lewis says, "Hey Jasmine, I hope you're doing well in Mexico and having a great time. I just wanted to pick your brain on a few things. I'm planning my trip to Brazil, and for the first time I'll be staying in a hostel. I have some concerns about the security of my belongings, as well as my overall feelings of doing tours in large groups. Usually I would do some research and try to plan where I want to go and do it myself. Are the tours usually cheaper when doing them through a hostel, or do you do your sightseeing on your own? I'll be staying in a private suite in this hotel, so I will have some privacy, but this being my first time, I'm a little nervous. Also, do you find the return rate for money exchanges better in a hostel or in a bank or cambio exchange on the street? And do you have any tips for finding cheap international flights?" Okay, I'll start with the tours. In the past 4 years I've been traveling, I've probably done like 5 tours because they're not really my style. But of course, there are some benefits, like you might get to see some places that would be harder to travel to on your own. As far as if the prices are cheaper in hostels, um, it really depends on where you are. Sometimes the hostels could charge like a commission fee to you, and you would have to pay that, or to the travel company who's providing the tour. So what you can do is, aside from looking at your hostel, you can go around and check out a few different tourism companies to see what their deals are. One of the benefits of booking through a hostel is if you meet some cool people there and you make some friends, then you could book a tour with them. So you would already know people before you go on the tour. Next question was, where do I exchange my money? If I have some foresight, I'll try to exchange my money. Like if I'm in the States, I'll exchange it in a proper currency exchange, which I find have really good rates. The worst place is the airport, like Miami, for example. They only have one currency exchange company, and they charge, it's like the worst exchange rate ever. Plus, they charge a commission fee on top of that. So the airport is the last resort. But again, like if you're going to Brazil, I would trade your U.S. money for Brazilian money, reais, I think it is. I can't remember. Trade it there. But like what you do, you can look online first. Go to xe.com and see what the current exchange rate is, and then if the currency exchange can give you a good rate that's somewhat close to that, that would be your best bet. As far as finding cheap flights, I'm not that great at that because I always travel last minute and I pay for it, and I also don't travel by plane a lot because I hate flying. I always try to travel overland if I can. My best tips for that would be try to be flexible as far as your entry airport and your exit airport, and with your dates, obviously, and see if there's any like budget airline carriers that would help too. As far as meeting people in your hostel, I wrote an article about that, and I'll post that in the comments here. And if you have any more questions, let me know, and I hope you have a great time in Brazil. Talk to you later.